Hello everyone and welcome back to TWIG or This Week in Gaming. I am your host, Josh B with MER Gaming, and today we're covering all of the gaming news that happened this week, the week of January 8th. This week, we've sadly had more layoffs from a handful of companies, along with players having some issues on Xbox's version of Baldur's Gate 3, Minecraft Legends no longer being in development, and we'll end off talking about some news coming from City of Heroes and a surprise announcement of Smite 2. Let's jump right into it. This week, we saw the continuing trend of company layoffs among a number of companies. The three companies in question would be Discord, Twitch, and Unity. The two biggest of these companies are definitely Unity and Twitch, laying off 25 to 35% of their staff. Unity's reasoning is actually stated to be part of the new company's reset they've been working on, whereas Twitch's reasonings, well, might be simply because Twitch is still not turning over a profit after all these years. Just this week, in a follow-up live stream after the layoffs, CEO Dan Clancy went on to confess that Twitch is not profitable and has been relying heavily on the support from Amazon to sustain itself. We're barely even 2 weeks into 2024 and we're already getting these kinds of news from companies. We just hope that everyone affected by these layoffs can get the help and support that they need and deserve during this time, and we hope we don't see any more news like this coming from any other companies. Xbox players have been having some rather interesting issues with Baldur's Gate 3 these last few weeks. The first of these issues is actually a bug that was breaking people's saves. Well, it's actually going to be getting fixed now with a new firmware update for Xbox, which is kind of good news, and hopefully no more save destroying bugs pops up on this version of the game. Some other new issues are that some Xbox players are actually seemingly getting banned because of Xbox's auto ban AI. It seems that this auto ban bot is banning people that have any nudity in a saved clip or a screenshot, which is really frustrating when you take into consideration that a new change to Xbox is that clips are being automatically saved and uploaded to the cloud without the user even realizing it. These clips are then automatically reviewed by the bot, and thus the player is automatically banned. Xbox has said that they are currently working on some kind of fix for this issue and are actively working on getting those players unbanned. Maybe Xbox should add an option to either 1, make explicit screenshots or clips have a not safe for work marker or a button to view, and or 2, just have an option to turn off the auto clip feature. Like, seriously, come on, Xbox. Minecraft Legends, everyone's favorite blocky RTS that no one really asked for, is now no longer in development, as confirmed by Mojang after just 9 months of the game being out. This comes as their player count is just massively low for the game even shortly after its release. Along with this, it's just the fact that a lot of players had issues with the game and the AI controls just felt very unpolished that it just turned people away. It is sad to see a project come to an end, especially with a franchise as popular as Minecraft, but here's to hoping that the lost development time will be put to good use elsewhere, and maybe we'll be getting some of those community mob votes that didn't actually make it into the game. Mojang, we're talking to you. We really want that penguin. The old game titled City of Heroes got some crazy news this week that made all of its original players very happy. After the superhero MMO server shut down back in 2012, fans of the game kept a handful of private servers to keep the community alive. Well, this week they actually got some good news from NC Soft, as they have granted one fan server a license to host an official server, meaning that this long-time abandoned game is alive once again. It's quite amazing to see just how a community can rally together and keep something so beloved alive after all this time, and we're very happy and excited for those who really enjoy this game. Make sure to check out the City of Heroes Reddit to get involved with the community and to check out its new official server. And lastly, to end this week off, we got an insane surprise announcement about Smite 2 during this weekend's Smite Worlds. They are fully remaking the game from the ground up, but now in Unreal Engine 5. The game looks absolutely amazing, especially comparing it to the original Smite. With the switch from Unreal Engine 3 to 5, this also means a large amount of issues are able to be fixed and new inclusions are going to be added to the game. The main two things that players are hoping for is a better server-side latency similar to Counter-Strike's 2 server-side differences from CSGO, and an entirely new ranked and matchmaking system. Along with all of this, they are also reworking their item system to be more like Dota 2 and League of Legends, where you could buy an item that's an activated item that gives you an effect. As for current players' cosmetics and purchases, they sadly won't be transferred over to Smite 2. However, all players will be receiving in-game currency in Smite 2 equal to what they have spent or own in Smite currently. The developers also mentioned that both games will be live at the same time, and future battle passes and events will cross over with each other in some sort of way. Hopefully all these changes will bring in more players to the game, and we'll be sure to update you on any more news coming from Smite 2 and whenever that open beta will be coming. And that will be it for This Week in Gaming. Please make sure to check out all of our other videos and subscribe for more content coming in the future of all things gaming. This has been Josh B with MER Gaming, and I will see you next week for another episode of This Week in Gaming.